Hello and welcome to our Education 596 Blackboard site. I'm on the home page right now and you'll see all of the content areas are over here. The first thing that I want you to do is go into the Syllabus tab, and I want you to go ahead and download the syllabus just by opening it and save it on your desktop. That's the first thing that we're going to look at. Okay, so here we are in the syllabus. I want you to just take note of my contact information. Email is the easiest way to get a hold of me because I'm out at schools a lot of the time, or running around, and that way I can respond to you. I'm not in my office tons. And also, if you need something right away, to just send me a text on my cell phone, and that way I can make sure I respond to you as quickly as I can. So if you look at the course description, this is your culminating class. And often I get the question, why is it called graduate seminar? I've heard thesis. A thesis class means that you are doing your own research study, and you have that option in grad seminar. But we really wanted to give students more options than that, which is why we have a grad seminar. We have 5 different types of projects that you can choose from. And it's still a culminating activity, which means we want to see you using all of these skills that you have developed. So we want to see your ability to write and join things together. We want to see you doing further study in an area of education that's interesting to you. We want to see your ability to critically think. We want to see your oral presentation skills. So this class gives you the opportunity to show us your ability to do all of those things. If you look at the course objectives, you will see there aren't too many, but they're all really big, major things. And I think you would agree, yeah, those are things that are important for somebody with a master's degree to be able to do. Best news you're going to have is that there's only one required text that you should already have from previous classes, and that is the APA manual. You do want to have the 6th edition. There were significant changes from the previous edition, and you're going to want to have access to it. Don't just rely on going online because a lot of the APA information online is not current. So it's only like $20 or $25. So if for any reason you don't already have it, go on Amazon and get it. So let's talk about the course overview. This is a very unique class because you're each going to be working on your own individual projects. So we're not going to be meeting together as a whole class until the very end when you do your presentations, because you're each going to have your own individual questions or things that you want to discuss about your project. And nobody wants to sit in a classroom and hear questions that don't pertain to them. So basically what's going to happen is you are going to give me a proposal about what kind of project you want to do, and we'll look at those in just a minute. Then you are going to work independently on that project. Throughout the semester, we will have 3 one-on-one meetings using Skype. And Skype, if you haven't used it, it's a free virtual meeting program. You're going to want to go ahead and download it on your computer. You have to set up a username and password. And then I will contact you via Skype. When we meet, you want to be at a computer that has a camera so that we can see each other. And we will spend then a 20-minute block of time where I'll give you feedback on your work that you will submit prior to that. You can ask me any questions. We'll talk about next steps, those types of things. So you'll see once you have a Skype account, it says you can send a contact request. That's what you're going to want to do. You see my Skype account, so that's where you'll send it, and I'll approve that. And then prior to each appointment, and I ask that you give me a 3-day turnaround time, you will email me what you've written. please email it to me as a Word document. If you're writing as a Google Doc, that's fine. Just transfer it over to a Word doc. And that way I'll print it out. I give you feedback on it. I scan it to you, usually the day of our appointment. And then so we can discuss that, any questions you might have, anything that I wrote on there that wasn't clear. So the whole purpose of that is that we're having regular check-ins. That gives you a motivation to continue to work on this and keep on a regular schedule. And then it also lets me make sure that you're heading down the right path and just be able to support you as we go through this. And of course, you can email me at any time. If you want to call the front office and make a face-to-face appointment with me at other times, of course you can do that. I'm here to support you in this process. So, like I said, at the end of the semester, we will do an online presentation night. We'll be using it's a group online meeting place called WebEx. And I just need to send you the link for that. You might have already used it in other classes. So you want to get this date down on your calendar. Each of you will do a short presentation, no more than 5 minutes, to give us just an overview of your project. I tell people, think about it as a movie trailer, right? Get us excited, teach us a little bit about what you've done. You want to have visuals, a PowerPoint, a Prezi. You want to practice it to make sure you stay within the 5-minute timeline. And the purpose of that is that we learn from each other, and then hopefully that will make people want to go back and look at your project on the website, which I'll show you in just a minute. Also, this class, since it's project-based, it's not a letter grade. It's simply a credit or no credit. For you to get the credit, you need to make sure you meet all 3 times with me. You need to submit your project on time. It's due our presentation night by midnight that night so that you can give it one last glance after our presentations. And you'll submit it to me electronically, just via email. Make sure you keep it for yourself. And then I will send you feedback via email as well. Now, one of the things, since it's a project-based course, the university does have a process that they call in-progress grades. An in-progress grade gives you a year from the end of the semester. So in this case, it would give you through May of 2019 to finish. However, for you to qualify for an in-progress grade, you have to have at least 60% of the project complete. So we don't want somebody to just flake out all semester and then, oh, I'm going to take an in progress, because those people don't ever finish. You still have to attend the 3 one-on-one meetings, and you still have to participate in our presentation night. Now, if you absolutely need to do this, and I'm going to tell you, in the full 16-week semester, nobody should need to do this. If you, and we'll look at some tips to help you stay on target with your time. If you work on it each week, you shouldn't need that. However, if you do take this option, it doesn't mean that you can submit it to me the very last day of May of next year, because if you need to do some editing, you're going to go past your timeline. And if you go past your timeline, then you have to start paying continuous enrollment, which is basically paying another unit at whatever the going rate is at that point in time. So you don't want to do that, all right? Please, please, please. Last thing I want to mention in this video, I will be sending out updates or emails via Blackboard, which goes automatically to your university email address. So please make sure you're checking that, or that you've linked it up to your personal email so that you're getting those emails in a timely manner. All right, we'll look at projects and more specifics in the next video.